So today I wanted to kind of introduce you to Myzar, which is a really impressive trading bot. Um, and there's some information on it, and I'm going to forward you a link, or I'll include a link in the description to a video by my friend Bruce over at My DeFi Life. A great channel, by the way. Check it out. He did a kind of deep dive into the basics of it. Today I wanted to just kind of talk about the copy trading aspect of it. So if you want some basics, you can go to Bruce's video. And this is going to talk about the copy trading primarily. They do a good job, Mizar does, of kind of showing you around the interface when you first start. So you might not need the video, but you might want to check it out just to, if you want some guidance. If you just go to the Mizar website and log in, the best place to start really with this is the research tab. And so if you go to the research tab, you will start to see various options. And what I want you to focus on is these filters: best to copy, top trader, top snipers, top early apes. And I have it set to top traders. I have it filtered to top traders. So you can see, once you do that, you'll see just what it sounds like, the top traders. I also think it's worth using the best to copy to give some insights into what's happening. And so if you look at that filter, what you'll see here is the wallet, the balance, volume they've done. And then this is the number of snipes purchased within the first hour after launch in the last 30 days. These are the number of early apes, so tokens purchased between 1 hour and 2 weeks after launch in the last 30 days. And then finally, the number of trades, so tokens purchased 2 weeks after launch in the last 30 days. And then you see the P&L, returns, the wins and losses, how many rugs they encountered, and then holding time, and then the last swap. So if you wanted to find one of these, if you wanted to kind of research one of these more thoroughly, you could just simply click on it and open that link in a new tab. And once you do that, you'll see some really detailed information on the wallet itself. And Myzar does a really great job of making this really easy and simple and clear and succinct, which is really something you don't see a lot of times. And so I like this interface, and I like this product a lot because it does just that. And that is seemingly simple to do, but it seems to be very difficult for a lot of companies to make it clear and understandable, and for the viewer and for the user. And again, they do a great job of that. So once you're here, you can see the total P&L, the total volume, the P&L volume percentage, and then realized P&L, unrealized, total number of swaps. And so this gives you really some insights into how often they're trading. So 233 buys, 52 sells, 18 wins, 5 losses, which, this is a pretty good wallet. I mean, when you see that number of wins over losses, you don't always see that. Number of swapped, or last swap rather. And again, you have these unique tokens, and then the number of snipe tokens that we went over a few minutes ago. Only one scam or rug. Then the 30-day market cap distribution. These are all micro and small, so a little bit more risk. But you're in copy trading, so if you're in copy trading in crypto, you're usually in this range somewhere anyway. So I imagine that you understand the risk that's involved, most likely. If you don't, then make sure that you aren't risking capital that you can't afford to lose, obviously. It also gets into last swaps, so you can see just really detailed information here. That's going to make it really helpful. The real success with copy trading, for me at least, and from what I've heard from others, is just the more information you have, the better decisions you can make, obviously. And then there's also, which I'll show you in a second, a good mechanism for selling, once you start to make profits. And I'll show you that mechanism in a second, which I think is really good as well. So if you're here, you can see the information, the buy amounts, you can see the sell amounts, total P&L, again, the percentage, and then last swap, all that information. And you can actually, from this interface, you can just simply copy trade with this help of this link right here. So you just click the copy trade link, and then now you're in that wallet and you're ready to copy trade, which is really, really nice. You can simply name the bot, put the number of snipes that you want to do, and then pick your chain. We're on base right now. And I was showing you some of the wallets on base. The buy setting amount, and then what's nice here is to take profit targets. So you can change these. I kind of like where they are. And so what this essentially means is if you're up 50%, it's going to sell 50%. So, and then, these other ones are, pretty similar. But basically what's happening is you're going to sell 50% once you're up 50%, and you're going to sell the remaining 50% when you're up 150. So you can change these with these toggles here, or you can leave them here. So if you're happy with selling half once you're up 50%, and then selling the other half once you're up 150, and that would be 150 from the start, not in additional to the 50. Then you can set them up, or you can leave them where they are, but you can change these, and it's nice. Sometimes if it's a really risky trade, I'll change this, to 10%. If I'm up 10%, take 50. And if it's, less risky, I'll do 50. So you can use your best judgment here, but it gives you flexibility that you don't really get a lot of times. And because the bot works so seamlessly and quickly, you end up, I think, doing much more successful, I think, with trades with this bot than I've been with a lot of other ones. So that might change from person to person, but just my opinion. There's also stop losses that you can set in gas and slippage. I won't create a bot here, but if you create the bot, once you create the bot, you can actually go in and make changes to the settings. You can see details about the trade as it's happening. So just a really, really nice interface, a really nice product. As I've said, the information here is really the key. The details that you're getting from this interface are details that you don't get from a lot of other trading bots that I've reviewed. And as I've mentioned, the more information you have, it seems to me, it makes it, much more successful in the long run, because I can make better decisions when I have more information. And, the details it gives you with these wallets, especially when you can go best to copy, which is a new filter they've added that really helps make it much more effective. You can really filter these results in a way that you couldn't before, and in a way that you can't with a lot of other bots. So I think that's the key. The filters really help. The wealth of information really makes it helpful. And then, being able to sell a certain amount and kind of automate that process really helps too. There's also some other things here that I might talk about in future videos. The Telegram calls and Telegram channels, I think, are really, really being talked about a lot by a lot of YouTubers, and I'm hearing good things about them. So I might cover that in a future video possibly. But as I mentioned, Bruce at My DeFi Life does a really good job of kind of introducing this product. And he's done some updates since then, so you can check those out if you don't see any coming out from me soon. But definitely check out Myzar. It's a really, really good product, and I think it's going to help you to be successful with your trades, as I mentioned, in a way that I haven't really found with other trading bots. So check it out when you have a chance. I'd love to hear from you in the comments about what your experiences are, if you've experienced or had any experiences with this bot in particular, and what your successes are or failures are. Also, I do have a private Patreon now for $4.95 a month and $4.95 a month, and you can join that if you're ready to now. The price is going to change over time. It's going to increase over time, but if you get in now, you can actually have that $4.95 fee, monthly fee for lifetime, regardless of the changes. I suspect it'll go probably to $10 a month and maybe to 20 or 30 down the road, because I'm going to start introducing lots of educational information there, more than I have already, some courses, and then just personalized help with problems that you're having concerning, maybe Myzar, if you're working with it and you need some help understanding it, but real-time, educational advice and help with whatever problems you're having related to trading bots, liquidity positions, whatever it might be. So if you want to learn more about that, and you want to get some free courses that are going to be coming out pretty soon about the basics of crypto and DeFi, liquidity pools, meme coins, all that, it'll be a good place to be. to get some of that educational information now. And as I mentioned, it'll be a good value. I think it's a good value now, but it'll be a great value once it goes up in price. You can secure that price now if you want to. There's a link in the description. You can check it out. And I'm also going to be moving the Patreon group, got about 15 members, I think, at this point, to a larger server. So if you want the information for that, I can send you that. But right now, if you want to sign up at Patreon, we can start there, and you'll have a secure position that, for $4.95 a month, that won't increase. If you're not interested in that, there's a free Telegram that you can join also, the link in the description. And we talk about different projects there and do BUSD giveaways occasionally and things like that. So whatever, one kind of floats your boat. But as always, thanks so much for watching the videos and for supporting the channel, regardless of what option you choose. And I will see you in the next one.